Quiz Whiz Bang, the night Marty made history. For 8 years, Quiz Whiz Bang had ticked along nicely. It wasn't quite a national treasure, but it was solid Tuesday night fare. Bright lights, corny jokes, easy quiz questions, and Marty Wells, the charming, ageless host whose warmth carried the whole production. Behind the set, the usual crew kept things together. Derek, the ever-reliable cameraman. Michael, the mic operator, always sweating at the slightest hint of improvised chaos. Ernest, the show's elderly ex-host turned producer, who spent most broadcasts asleep with a clipboard balanced on his chest. Gary, the lighting guy, a prankster in the rafters, and the teleprompter, which sometimes seemed to have opinions of its own. The night in question started like any other. Marty straightened his tie, gave his winning grin, and launched into his usual introduction. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Quiz Whiz Bang, the show where the questions are tricky, the answers are quick, and the prizes, well, we'll see if they're worth the bus ride home. The audience laughed warmly. The 3 contestants introduced themselves. Derek Flannel, a nervous accountant. Margaret Good, a sharp-eyed retired librarian. Philip Applewire, a cocky young man with the confidence of someone who thought he was the funniest person in any room. At first, everything ran smoothly. Then Philip started. When asked, "What is the capital of Canada?" Philip leaned back in his chair and smirked. "I don't know." "You tell me, Marty Pants! You've got the answer right there." The audience laughed louder than usual. Marty fiddled with his tie. Next question. Who painted the Mona Lisa? Philip grinned. "Dunno, mate. Maybe you did, Marty. You've been around long enough." The crowd was roaring. Marty, smiling tightly, muttered under his breath, "Shut the fuck up." Michael, the mic operator, went pale. Every word had been picked up crystal clear. Marty clapped his hands. "Right, moving on," he said, smile stretched painfully wide. "Thank God for that," Philip shouted, and the crowd went into hysterics. Up above, Gary decided to make it worse. The spotlight drifted away from Marty and landed dramatically on Philip, who basked in it like a rock star. That was the final straw. "Gary, move that fucking light away from him! He's a bloody prick!" Marty bellowed, storming across the stage. He didn't get far. His foot caught on the microphone cable, and he pitched forward, landing face first on Philip Applewire's shoe. Philip grinned down. "Clean that stain off while you're down there, lad." The audience completely lost control. People were crying with laughter, stomping their feet, even chanting, "Applewire! Applewire!" Marty sprang up, red-faced and furious, letting out a string of obscenities that turned the air blue. The screen cut suddenly to adverts, but here's the thing. Instead of disaster, it was gold. The clip of Marty's meltdown went viral before the show even ended. Social media lit up. Did Marty Wells just tell a contestant to fuck off on live TV? Iconic. This is the best Quiz Whiz Bang episode ever. More chaos, please. Philip Applewire for Prime Minister. When the dust settled, Quiz Whiz Bang's ratings had doubled. The network was delighted. What had once been a safe but stale quiz show was now unpredictable, must-watch television. The following week, Marty returned, tie straightened, smile in place, though his eyes twitched a little. Philip Applewire, of course, was brought back as a guest contestant. Ernest still snoozed through it all. Gary still swung the spotlight around mischievously. The teleprompter began inserting cheeky remarks like, "Don't lose it again, Marty," and every viewer at home tuned in, waiting to see if Marty Wells would snap again. For the first time in its history, Quiz Whiz Bang wasn't just background TV. It was an event. Marty might have lost his composure, but he'd found something better. Ratings.